look into the future, what is one thing you're absolutely sure that you want in your life?
I have 2 kids. One is 6 and one is 4. So my future kind of consists of how happy theirs will be. So essentially to help model a way for them to see that you can have different career paths. You can be freelance, you can follow kind of what inspires you and what dreams that they may have. So that's kind of what I look forward to, is helping kind of guide them in that direction, hopefully, if they'll listen.
You know what I find so interesting about that is that it's not about you. Is that the way you roll? I mean, do you find that you get your greatest satisfaction out of seeing other people get happy?
I do. I think that's also like a part of my work, is that I'm a part of someone's happiest days or most exciting days, for example, to have a makeup artist there. So to be a part of that and to feel that energy and, to help, even in a small way, be a part of their happiness really means a lot to me.
Well, I can tell you personally, because this is not a comfort zone for me. Being a glam girl isn't my thing, but just having you center me and get me focused as I'm getting started to do something that's going to be really public, it's really important.
Yeah, it's good to have that connection with someone and to have that communication and ease kind of before the big event happens.
Yeah. So I want to talk about that from a skill perspective a little bit.
Sure.
Because you have the skill of human connection, but then you have this insanely good skill of being able to do really detailed work, which usually most people don't have. The super creative, the superhuman, and then the super detail. Can you share with me, do you think that's just kind of how you roll, or did you have to work on some of that?
I think I've always had the creativity portion. I think that it just kind of manifests itself in different outlets. So to be able to think outside of the box, to think creatively, and to think, ways to help someone's face, for example, or to like pick colors or like what will suit that person best. So I think that when you take yourself out of it in the first place, because it's not about what I think will be best, it's what I think you think will be best, kind of gives maybe more of like the humanitarian portion to it, more like empathy.
That is the word that was in my head.
Yeah, because you have to have kind of that view to sit in the other person's shoes and see what would be best for them in terms of how you carry yourself or how you apply the makeup or what you apply even is about them.
Yeah. So let's talk just a little bit about your vision for your future.
Okay.
So you're a makeup artist, you're a special effects artist, you work on sets, you work on movies, the whole range in the San Francisco Bay Area. And now you are a YouTube expert, and yes, you are. So now that you've done this for me, what could you see in terms of what would you love to have happen as your career begins to unfold for like the next 3 to 5 years?
Oh, I would probably say to have more connections with people that are in your type of industry where they're putting out content and information and helping guide people. So to give that confidence portion as well on my end with, hair and makeup and to give that experience. Also, I would probably say to like work on more sets, more, corporate projects would be really fun. And to do more YouTube videos and to meet other people and influencers in the area.
I think you're the person to do it for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. So if you had just one thing, kind of a closing comment to make, what do you think you really want people who are having similar dreams to you, or maybe someone who's thinking about doing makeup, maybe someone who wants to be a freelancer? What's something that you might share with them that would be helpful?
Sometimes, I get overwhelmed with the amount of work or the things that are given to me, for my job. It's like, wow, like they're choosing me, like this is a big deal. Like, so I kind of get into my own head, but I heard a saying that I repeat to myself, I would say probably at least once a week at this point. And it's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you're not. So if you really just kind of know that you are good at what you do and it's not, it's just in your head. So you are that person. And you can pretty much do anything as long as you just keep at it and work towards it.
And step up even sometimes when you feel like you're shaking inside.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Thank you, Elise.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.